Zach Wolf for BaltimoreSportsReport.com here with Bowie Bay Sox catcher Caleb Joseph. Caleb, thanks for talking to me today.
Yeah, no problem.
Caleb, so this year you're hitting 310 versus lefties. You're hitting 222 versus righties. What's been the big difference so far for you?
I mean, I think when you're facing a left-hander, I just personally concede a lot better, just out of the slot, and a lot of their breaking pitches are coming in towards me. So, as opposed to a right-hander where they're breaking stuff, their curveball or sliders moving away from me, I just am more comfortable right now against left-handers. But last year was probably close to a really even split, and I'm getting closer to feeling a lot more comfortable versus righties now.
Steve Johnson got his 500 strikeout tonight. He said he's excited to get that in the major leagues, but you've caught him. What have you thought of his stuff?
Oh yeah, Steve was when he got his 500, it was pretty cool. I mean, I knew beforehand that he was really close, and so him getting it was kind of a really cool thing. Kept the ball and all that stuff. So he's got great stuff. He's been a workhorse for us. You know, he's got a great fastball. Just really blows guys away. He knows how to locate it. Knows how to elevate properly, and he's done a really good job for us. He's close. He's really close.
What about the rest of the staff, Spoon and Britton? What do you think of their stuff?
Oh, they've done great. Zach's done really good. He's been kind of our main guy this year, doing really good getting into the later innings. And Frederick, we're really trying to get him past 5, but now he's getting into 7 and even working into 8. So he's really developing that changeup. And you know, the thing with Zach is he's come a long way since the first time I caught him in Frederick, and that's really good to see. I mean, he's just really come a long way mentally, physically, and just professionally. I couldn't be more happy. Spoon's done a great job. Spoon's been one of our main workhorses too. I mean, he started off slow, walking quite a few guys, but now that he's throwing the ball over the plate, he's getting great results, and he's really looking like the Spoon that everybody talks about. I didn't really know him before then because I was just drafted in '08, but they talked about a really hard sinker, a really good curveball, and a nasty slider, and he's been showing that the past 4 or 5 outings. He's done a great job. I mean, he's told me that he's a second-half pitcher, and it's getting close, so look for him to really turn it on.
The Bay Sox are sitting in second in your guys' division. What have you thought so far of your year as a team?
Not too bad. I mean, we gave away a lot of wins that we should have won early on, and we're getting closer and closer and closer to putting together that solid week and a half where we just play really good baseball. We're kind of inconsistent with a lot of things right now, whether it's defensively, pitching, or hitting, but it seems like at any given night, 1 of the 3 or 2 out of 3 is there. But to really win a lot of games in this league, there's a lot of good teams. You got to put 3 and 3 together. So we've been making some really nice defensive plays. We've been getting some good quality starting pitching, and you know, we've been swinging a little bit. So we've been doing okay, but this team expects more. We expect to win more, and look for us to really break out in the second half.
What are some of your personal goals for the second half of the season?
Well, I just want to keep catching the staff and hopefully make them better. That's just the biggest thing. I guess personally, I'd like to get around, you know, the 300 mark, but I'm not really setting any certain numerical goals. I just want to put together good quality at bats and, you know, square the ball up, and then defensively just try and throw out guys. Got to do a better job of that, and really need to block a little bit better too. Not down, but not completely satisfied with that.
The draft just took place, and you know, you're a professional athlete, busy schedule. I don't know how much attention you got to pay to it, but what was your draft experience like? And you know, I'm sure guys get pretty excited this time of year.
Oh yeah, I mean, we paid attention. We were on the road and we watched the first round, the entire first round. Really cool. Took you back, and it's only been, you know, a year and a half, 2 years for me. So that day was really fun. My brother was drafted, you know, 12, 13, 14 hours before I was the first day. I was the 4th pick of the second day, and just as a family, we were really excited. He went to the 4th round of the Yankees, and I ended up going, obviously, 7th round here. But it was an exciting day, you know, a day that your dreams kind of come true, something you've been working at since you were 4 or 5 years old, and really, really exciting. But those guys that were drafted that day, I remember what it was like, and that's the fire that pushes you through the minor leagues.
Definitely. Well, a lot of fans have talked a little bit about the speculation of Matt Wieters potentially moving to first base with his build. As a catcher, what do you think about that?
Oh, I'm not the developmental guy.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
No, that's
Just
okay.
as a big guy.
Right, sure. No, definitely. Catching takes its toll, whether you're 5'10" or 6'4", and I can't imagine. I mean, I'm not a huge guy. I'm 6'3", 185, and I can't imagine being 6'4", 225 because
Right.
it puts a lot of strain on your body. And I know Matt's not dealing with that, but it's what every catcher in baseball
Sure.
goes through. But that's a long ways away. I'm just trying to do my work here and put my work in here and just try and win some games here. And whatever happens. If they move him to first base and there's an opening, great. If not, I'm still going to work just as hard whether or not that's going to happen.
Right.
So we'll see how it goes. But Matt's a great catcher. Like, no matter what the toll that gets taken on his body, he's a great catcher. Like, he frames the ball extremely well. He blocks everything, and he throws out a heck of a lot of runners. So he's probably there to stay for a little bit, but we'll see. Who knows?
Right. And last question. I've listened to a lot of plate intro music. Do you think you have the coolest plate intro music in baseball?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, it goes back to the 80s. It appeals to a lot of the crowd. But I actually stole that from Gordon Beckham, who, when we were playing in the regional series in 2008, the year before I got drafted, Lipscomb, my college, was playing Georgia, and he came up to it. And I was like, well, what a song. I mean, I've loved the song to begin with. And I was like, what a perfect intro song. Because I was more of an 80s guy, 80s rock man.
Right.
So I had all kinds of odd 80s songs. But when I heard that one, I was like, I will steal that from you, Gordon. And now that he's in the big leagues, and he still has the same song.
Does he?
I don't feel bad now because, in the minor leagues, so he doesn't know. But, the White Sox do play the Orioles, so if something happens, I may have to change it to maybe a Boston or Journey or Rush song, so we'll see.
There's a lot of good 80s music out there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right, Caleb Joseph, thanks so much for joining me, and best of luck to you.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you.